Flannel shirts, very important. There are some brands that are more important than others. This is one of them. And I think this would be a good time to also add into this video a deeper dive into the top flannel shirts to look for. Not going to be the easiest to find at the thrift store, but hey, look, I just did. Now this is a woman's, so they don't sell for quite as much as the men's. See the bust darts and the way the buttons do. Notice there's two X's, and they do collabs. There are some collabs, as I will show you when I edit this video and pop up, that are really like over $100 resale right now. This is the Tortuga. Average resale value on this one's about 30 to 40. It's in great shape, so I'm going to go for the 40 on eBay. This would be eBay, definitely. All right, let's pause for a moment and do a deep dive on some of this flannel, because it's that time of year, and you might be surprised if you're not aware. Okay, there's a Dixon. I've got highest to lowest filtered here on eBay, recent solds. There's a high-end Dixon. It was the Orlock. Bling a Go-Go, Billabong Offshore. That must be super special for Billabong. I don't know how to say this, and I haven't found one. Satoshi Nakamoto, but I hope to. Dixon, an old J.C. Penney's. Ralph Lauren, the Polo label, not the highest end. There's a Louis Vuitton. Let's see, Ironheart, that's a good one. Motorcycle Specialties, Ironheart. Fear of God. Another Ralph Lauren, that's a purple label. Dixon, a lot of Ford Pendleton for almost 500. Dries Van Noten, I don't know that one. I'll look that up myself later. Another Dixon, that one is Back to the Beginning, that collab. John Patton, did not know that one. Dixon, collab, Lot. Rick Owens, I need to look that up. Polo Ralph Lauren. Gitman Brothers Vintage Long. Oh, I went too fast. Oh, Magnolia Pearl. Magnolia Pearl. Oh my goodness. Women's. I love Magnolia Pearl. So this is a woman. Magnolia Pearl Love Supply. One of their labels. Follow them on Instagram. It is amazing stuff. If you like vintage look. It's like an updated vintage boho look. Very artsy. Be careful using their name, their keyword though, on eBay. They come after us for that. Laurel Piana. Oh, they were acquired by the Louis Vuitton Hennessy group, I think about 10 years ago. Filson, yes. Done that one. Ralph Lauren purple label. There's a purple label. All black herringbone. Oh, here's a Rick Owens. Okay. Dark Shadow. I don't know about the labels. I'm going to investigate that some more myself. Okay, limited run, Japan. Dark Shadow. It's probably collabs. We'll find out when I do my really deep dive. Okay, that's the one I wanted to look at. This vintage J.C. Penney, they say 60s maybe? Okay, long tail. New old stock. I'm going too fast. Supreme, I missed it. And a Saint Laurent. Oh, that one's been not washed very well. Watch out for fakes on these brands. Oh my goodness, definitely. Watch out for fakes on a lot of these brands. Burberry. I've sold quite a bit of Burberry. That's their classic plaid print. Definitely be careful on fakes on Burberry. Those are rampant everywhere. I've sold quite a lot of Burberry. Men's, women's scarves. Veil Forever. That's a new one for me. Veil USA. Kind of blinged out. 350. The Greatest Blanks Premium Cotton. Okie doke. Wait a minute. What is that? Amari. There's another Magnolia Pearl, a Pendleton. I haven't found this one before. I mean, they're all different, right? And different themes do well. Materials from Japan, it said. Doesn't mean it was made there. And then we've got the Pendleton, the classic vintage label. There are different labels. That's a classic one. Most of us all know Pendleton for anything. Samurai jeans, contrast. That's a new one for me. Ironheart, Ironheart, Ironheart. Let's look at them. I haven't found one yet, but I know about it. Yeah, genuine quality motorcycle specialties. Ironheart, heavyweight shirts. Pride of Japan. I don't know if that's where it was made, but designed, and maybe their quality fabric and denim is just superior. All right. Well, and if you do lowest, you're going to see things like, Duluth Trading, LL Bean, things like that. Still $30 to $20 and a lot easier to find. All right, that clip was from a longer video, so now let me add some more things. I wanted to look at this a little more closely because I haven't found one yet. Satoshi Nakamoto, I'm guessing made in USA. Oh, wait a minute, there's a spell out. Okay, well, that particular design should be easy to find, right? All right, I think I'll take a closer look at that. Oh my gosh, I think I had a senior moment yesterday. I know what this name means. Now, it's hard to find out definitive information because there are copycat sites. So I went to their Instagram, and this is it, and it's the same link that I found. So that is their website. I just wanted to be sure. And it's a little cryptic as well. Yep. Okay, but here we go. Here is the fascinating story about that name. And I should have known because I've watched a Netflix documentary about this years ago. Some of you are probably way ahead of me from yesterday. So this is the fascinating story that started years ago of who is Satoshi Nakamoto. Crazy, related to Bitcoin. If you guys don't know this story, you need to find out about it. It's pretty fascinating. Anyways, let's move along because I still want to talk about Dixon, a deeper dive. There's some interesting things I want to talk about that I discovered, and I want to look at Vale Forever a little more closely. I'm confused about something. Something feels off. And then I want to learn more about Rick Owens. So here we go. So yesterday I noticed this one listing we looked at was a lot of 17 and it had different labels, which is kind of important because some do better than others. So the Raven and Long Bay, Soho, the Rambler, 10 years strong, the Rambler, Dixon, that looks Celtic or Irish, Gray Days, the Phoenix, the Shelf, Scratch has a DJ on it, it looks like, the Chains, oh, okay. Cross-check hockey. The Mickey looks like boxing, maybe. And there was oh, there it is, downtown with a car. The Tommy. And I wanted to go back to this one where I could see better what it says. D-Tech, proprietary blend, hang dry only. Yes, Phoenix, Arizona. I knew that. We're going to run over to the website and take a quick peek as to why these labels are important because some do better than others. They remind me of the way Death Wish Coffee operates. Let's look at this real quick though. Big Yank, that one's thrashed. Yeah. Wow. $449, huh? That's an old one. Deluxe Sanforized. I don't know why they're saying 30s. I don't think they mean it's 1930s. And Big Mac. That's very vintage too. That's a small one. On pennies. Alright, let's head over to Dixon website real quick. Alright, here we are. Dixon's website, the world's best flannel. And we're going to see what just dropped and who owns this. And over here on the left, free flannels. You can sign up. They're giving away a year's worth of free flannels right now. There he is. Danny started in 2013 with a bold vision and a few bucks. Okay. And then it talks about some collaborations. Work hard and stay humble. Started with $180 in a dream. Oh, wow. 2013, like we said. Skateboard group, motorcycles, subculture, all that. Flannels that don't suck. 4 things you need to know. Exclusive colorways. custom colorways, premium materials, designed to perfection. They do have a lot of details. And let's see, very limited runs. This is what I was talking about with Death Wish Coffee. They do that too. They use Deneen pottery. Okay, men's, women's, and youth. So, okay. Signature T-Tech polyester fabrics, comfortable. Yeah. All right, so you can look at some of this yourself, but I did notice something. Let's see, get it before it's gone. They also do camp shirts, women's bikinis. They have so many sizes, even tall and like XXL. And then look, I did not know this. Look at all this other stuff. I did see some stickers. Like people were reselling stickers for like $5 to $10. So that's interesting. Patches, all kinds of swag, hat. This other stuff doesn't resell for quite as much, but you know, if you find some, why not? Quick and easy. And this is their latest collab, Def Leppard. All right, now I want to go look at Veil. Something's up with this. Something I don't feel right about something. Maybe it's because the t-shirts look like those bootleg concert tees, those parking lot tees. Now, yes, I know those are going up in value. People have validated them somehow. Influencers have, and they sell for a lot of money. But something about this seems off. But I do know that it gets good reviews. They don't have a lot of stuff. They claim to do limited runs. Some of it's made to order even. So here's their website. It's kind of bare bones. It reminds me of when we see those awesome clothing ads on Instagram and we go look at it. There's like 100 websites that pop up and they're all selling the same thing, but it looks nothing like it in person. But again, this company does get good reviews and they do collabs with, like influencers. Now, they do get some flack for not being creative, but I think we understand what's going on here. She has a marketing degree. And the reason that I'm even mentioning this is because they look so much like bootleg t-shirts and you might pass it off since it's not like a concert t-shirt always, but we know that the bootlegs and the parking lot t-shirt kind of look is still valid. So, and with this name behind it, you can still pick up quite a few bucks from resale. I do like this shirt from them though. It's current. If anybody happens to find it and wants to give me a good deal. Okay, Rick Owens. This is some avant-garde European stuff. Very high dollar. Celebrity, very wealthy people. Low key. Like even the zipper, there's just no names on there. And his name on the label is just a cursive writing of his name, with the exception of this right here, the dark shadow line. He's got 5 lines. One's the diffusion. And that might be his wife in that picture. Anyways, whew, look at these prices. I, okay, is that real? Okay, I don't know. Anyways, I hope we can all find some of that. He does have a website. It's got a lot in it, like interviews and social media and stuff. But I like his YouTube channel best. Some fashion shows. The oldest one 12 years ago. But let's go to a recent one. Rick Owens Men's Temple. Ooh, high production. Okay. I don't know if that's him or just a look-alike. He looked a little younger, huh? But he looked like Rick Owens. Yeah, very artsy. Well, I just wanted to see what these other companies made, what else they made that we can look for. All right, just a couple more tips. So I'll go ahead and pay up the $9. Check it over real well, you guys. Check, the inside. Don't send out something that has deodorant stains on if it's secondhand. Check the collars for makeup or sweat if it's a men's too. Look at all the little details. There is a way to sell clothing and make money and not get frustrated, okay? I promise. Bye for now.